Hi, my name's Lee. I'm from Antec. We're just showing you our new handheld gaming device. So this is called the Antec Core HS.
What is the chipset inside?
So it is the AMD 7840U CPU, which includes the AMD 780M GPU built into the CPU itself.
And it has a keyboard behind?
Yep, so it has a slide-out keyboard, so you lift it up, physical keyboard, and the screen is swivel-tilt forwards.
Nice. What kind of price is it going to be?
So the price on this is going to be, for US dollars, it's going to be $899, and in Europe it's going to be Euro 799.
So what's the performance?
So the performance, so as standard, it comes with 32 gigabytes of DDR5 LP memory at 7,200 megahertz. It includes a 2 terabyte NVMe storage drive. It's expandable with micro SD slots. And typically within gaming you'll get, depending on the game, 30 to 60 FPS on average for high-end games. So Ghost of Tsushima, for example, you'll get 30 to 40 FPS as standard on it, on the 6-inch 1080p IPS screen.
Nice. So battery life is good?
So battery life in extreme mode, so high performance mode, you get roughly up to 3 hours battery life. If you switch to the more power save mode, you get maybe 4.5 hours on the same charge. Obviously, you sacrifice a little bit performance for that power save.
You can use a big power bank to add some power there?
Yes, because it's USB Type-C power. We have a dock. Yep, if you take that off, you can see the dock.
How does it work, the dock?
So, the product just lifts up, so it's a docking station, which allows you to actually connect to up to 2 monitors, and you can use keyboard and mouse, and again you have additional micro SD storage on the side of the dock as well.
So you connect it and then instantly it's on there?
Yes, so you just strap it onto the dock and then it connects back up.
Nice. And then you can launch your games and everything?
Yep, so it's Windows 11 Desktop Edition installed as the operating system, so there's no limitations in terms of what game support will physically run on the device. It will run any PC game.
And what is this IA space?
So Ioneo, Ioneo is the brand that we're working with to collaborate and produce the product, and it's our partner that we're using for manufacturing.
All right. So mass production?
So mass production we're already at the stage where stock will be available and we'll be shipping within the next 7 to 10 days into Europe and the same into the US market. So we're looking at 3 to 4 weeks for arrival into the US and European markets.
How does it compare in the market? Like there's some very popular things happening right now?
Yeah, so for us we're differentiating because we have the physical keyboard. No other product on the market currently has that. And while you're running the Windows setup, that's ideal because you use it for light typing, so entering usernames, passwords, chats within games. It's a much better operational method of doing things than just using an on-screen keyboard. So that's a high key feature, and for us we're going with the high-end performance for the launch product, which is the 32 gig of RAM, the 2 terabyte storage.
So is it the Steam Deck that's getting traction on the market?
So the Steam Deck is one of the 2 big competitors. So we've got Steam Deck and we've got the Asus ROG Ally. But in terms of hardware support, our product is higher end than both those models. So the performance from us should be at a higher level.
And the weight and size compared to these other guys?
So the weight on this product, it's very similar to the Asus. But we've gone with a slightly smaller screen because it's a lot more ergonomic in your hands. It's not too big. The feedback we've had is from other brands that some of the other products are a little bit on the large size. So we've gone with the slightly more compact version.
It fits in a big pocket?
Yes, exactly.
Right.
And we've got a carry case. So we're going to be launching in certain regions with an accessory pack included free of charge. So you've got the carry case, you've got the screen protector. So you've got screen protector there.
All right.
And you've got the optional joysticks.
And all over Europe.
Yeah, and that's going to be launched in Europe. And we've also got the dock that will be also be included as a launch promo with it all included for the $799 European price and the $899 US price.
Nice. And here at the Computex, you showing a bunch of other stuff?
Yeah, so this is one of our flagship cases we're launching. This should be available around August for retail. And this is the C8 Curve, so we already have the C8 in the market. This is the Curve edition, so the highlight feature is the curved one-piece glass all the way around, fish tank design,
Nice.
with a walnut finish on the front.
Nice. And what are we looking at here?
Right, so we've got a range of new fans. So this is quite just a fun piece that's showing the quality of our fans versus other brands. You can see from the ribbon string, we're showing that our performance in terms of airflow is a lot stronger than other brands on the market currently.
And a bunch of fans here.
Yeah, so these are premium fans. So start with the Neo Prism T3. So this one comes in a 140mm or a 120mm version, both black and white. Dual ring, so you've got the ring on the front and the back side. So this is the Orbit. The Orbit is cool, it's exciting, it's new. So you've got the RGB, infinity mirrors on the centre cap, and you've got RGB lighting around the edge with a carbon fibre finish.
Nice.
So for the people that don't want RGB, that like the more subtle finish, this is our Nova range that we're launching. This is an interesting product because it's PWM, but it actually supports, it has a fan control in, so you can go from low, medium and high, and that gives you the option to go from low with a maximum of 1400 RPM up to the high setting for somebody that's not fussed about noise levels but want the best performance. Gives you RPMs of up to 3200.
All right.
Okay, and this is our Tranquil series. So these are the products that we're often offering within our new chassis as the more value case fan that's included. So if you want to expand on the fans that you've already got in a case that you've purchased from us, that's the product to go for.
Nice. And on the other side over there?
Yep. So the other side we've got our new cases. So we've got the Flux Pro. So this is for the user that doesn't want the fish tank style, they prefer the more traditional design. And Flux Pro, so Flux stands for Flow Luxury. So the priority here is airflow. So if you want that ultimate cooling performance, this is a product you would be looking for. It has a walnut finish front. And then on the side you've got an LCD panel here. It's not connected up at the moment, but that will display GPU and CPU temperatures. Some nice features within this product is the top panel completely removes, the bracket removes, so all fan radiator installation can be done externally. And then you reinstall the mount into the case. And we're doing the similar thing on the bottom of the PSU shroud, which is quite unique. So you've got a whole frame that lifts out, you install your fans and put it in externally.
Nice.
And then a final nice feature with this product, so the PSU, you can't really see it here, but the PSU's got an extension cable running here inside. What that allows you to do is install any standard ATX PSU and a 90-degree twist so that the cable connectors are actually on the left side. So it makes it a much shorter run for cables, and it's a new innovative way to get any standard ATX power supply with a nice short cable run.
Nice. And what are you showing over here?
Okay. So here we've got our new concept product. So that's a Performance 1M. It's a mini ATX case that supports up to 4090 graphics cards. So it's small form factor but high-end hardware support. So that is supported with SFX power supply format. The interesting cool design with this is the middle. So the middle frame here, that is adjustable. You can slide it left and right, and there's a number of screws to position it where you want to suit whatever size GPU you're using. And the middle frame actually lifts up, so you install the build externally and slot it in, because a big issue with a lot of these cases is they're quite difficult to get into to install the hardware, but we've made it so you do it externally and drop all the hardware in once it's done.
Nice.
And if I take the side panel off for you, So two 140mm fans in the bottom, so again, excellent cooling performance in such a small form factor.
Wow. And these fat cables here.
Yes, so the case will come as standard with a riser cable to install the GPU. So at the moment we're unsure whether we're going to go with this gunmetal green colour or the black, but I think we're favouring the gunmetal green at the moment on it. But it's still early production at the moment.
What's your position in the market? You're a very famous company.
Yes, so Antec have been around for almost 40 years, 38 years currently we've been in the market. And our focus is back on enthusiast, high-end gaming, high-end performance, and that's where we're looking to move back into.
All right, so these are the ultimate performance solutions?
Yes, so we're offering what everybody needs and wants for the high-end cooling performance.
Like this one looks nice.
Yeah, so this is the, following on from the Flux Pro that I introduced shortly, this is the more value-orientated version of it, so it's a slightly smaller product for somebody that doesn't want to spend quite as much money on a case, but it's still offering the similar support in terms of style, design, features. Again, wood finish, but we have removed a couple of the features like the LCD panel. But the interesting thing is this model will actually support BTF motherboards.
And what kind of price are we talking?
So this one we're looking at maybe, it's not confirmed yet, but maybe $90 to $100 on this one. And then the Pro version we're looking at maybe $150, $160.
All right. Is there recommended CPUs and graphics cards for all these things?
For the Flux Pro, I would suggest that would be a very much of a high-end build. So you'd be looking at maybe a 14th gen Intel with either a 4080 or a 4090 or a 7900 AMD GPU. And I would say the Flux is more aimed at somebody looking for a more mid-range system. So maybe an i5 on that with, say, a 4070 or 4060.